good? Salute, man. You heard? Your boy Frankie Bull, man. Back another episode of Vertical Talk, man. You dig? Got my man Chip, man. Got my man Chip Low with me today, man. Once again, man, co-hosting the situation, man. Chip was shaking, boy.
What's good? What's good? Salute, salute, salute. Y'all already, man. Let's get it.
Big facts, man. You know, it's customary, man. Let me give my shout outs to the man upstairs, man. For God to be blessing me and protecting me, man. And also sending my motherfucking warm shout outs to the brothers and sisters that I left behind, man, in them prison situations, man. You know, with that being said, man, I definitely know that my boy, you got your motherfucking customary salutes, man. So let it be known, kid.
No doubt, always salute to all of the individuals, all the loadies and loadettes that pretty much came before us. To make sure that their legacy live on, we always take a moment of silence, uh, just to commemorate them, man. Because a lot of them put in a lot of work throughout the years, and it's only right that so long as we live on, they live on as well. Uh, like I said, we just take a brief moment of silence, and then we'll get on with the show. Salute, salute.
Big salutes. All right.
Yep.
What's good, man? How your week been, man?
Man, so far so good, man. Honestly, the weekends is always way too short. No matter how you look at it, it's way
No
too
matter
short, man.
how you look at it, huh? No matter how you look at it. Yo, it's crazy, man, because well, for the last day or two, I've been paying attention, man, you know what I mean? And definitely, man, want to give a crazy, you know, shout out, man, to, the late and great Angie Stone. You know what I mean? As you all may know, or maybe you don't know, she passed away, you know what I'm saying, recently due to a car crash, you know what I'm saying, carrying her and a few of her bandmates. And yeah, man, this is crazy that this situation has happened. So yeah, man, a heartfelt condolence, man, to her family, man, to her fans, to the world, man. We lost a good one, man. We lost another good one. You know what I mean? Her music was like wow. It got me through. You know what I'm saying? Some rough times, man. You know what I'm saying? Just hearing her melodic voice. You know what I mean? And some of the songs that she sung, man. You know what I mean? One in particular, man, was my black brother. You know what I mean? With her, I think she did a remix with the homegirl Eve and a few other individuals, man. But yeah, man, Ms.Angie Stone, man, you will be missed, man. Your music will be missed, man. Or shit, what's up, man? You heard? Did you even hear about this situation?
Absolutely, man. And it's always, gut wrenching. It kind of came on right after she kind of posted a video denouncing some things with the label and so on and so forth. So I don't want to send those conspiracy theories, but again, let the investigation go the way it will, and sending out our deepest uh, concern and condolences to her family, man. Because at the end of the day, her music now makes up a part of our family. Because we use music as a therapeutic method. So again, man, it's definitely a tough loss, man.
Man, tell me about it, man. Word. Especially when you're in the walls, man. Music is sometimes the only thing that you have, man. You know what I mean? Just sitting in that room whenever you may have that opportunity. You know what I mean? Your celly may go out the rec or lower library, wherever you may go visit, dig, and you able to just throw them, them earphones on, man, and just zone out, man, and just dig within yourself, man, and just kind of like I had this thing where I was thinking I was in the latest whip, you know what I mean, with or with the joints on and just either reminiscing or just vibing, you know what I'm saying? Hoping, wishing, and praying that, you know what I'm saying, my day would come sooner than later, that I would be back in the free society, able to make, you know what I'm saying, quality decisions, man, that that I could be proud of, and others that love me will be proud of, man. So yeah, man. Again, man, Miss Angie Stone, man, you will be missed. Your music will be missed, man. And I hope that you have found a place in heaven with the Most High, man. You dig? With that being said, man,
Man,
it's another.
again.
It's
Whew.
yeah, yeah. I could dig it. I could dig those sentiments, man. You dig? Like she has or she had a crazy voice, man. Like she can blow. She was one of those that can blow, man. You know what I mean? And and it was a few that I listened to, man. The Marsha Ambrosias, the Lettuces, you know what I'm saying? Um, um, who else, man? Well, Lettucey was like one of my hit ones, man. Cause yo, man, the sister got a voice that's crazy, you know. But yeah, Angie Stone, man, you know what I mean. We'll miss you, sister. Um, and again, man, you know what I mean. We just lost, you know what I'm saying, a mother as well, you know what I'm saying, and in the late, you know what I'm saying, Miss Wallace, man, Biggie Small's mom. So again, man, no deepest condolences, man. Word. But hey yo, fam.
Yeah.
I know I sent this joint to you, man, where with this little kid, man. And man, pull that up, fam. Please.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's let's get to it, man. We go behind the scenes, go ahead and let the people see kind of what's going on, and when y'all need me to pause it or whatsoever, just send a signal.
New at 11, a man arrested after police say he ran over a baby on Jacksonville's west side. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Riley Phillips. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says 20-year-old Justin Golden placed an 8-month-old in the road while stopped at the intersection of McDuff and Lenox Avenue, then hit the child while driving away.
Let me pause it right there, bro.
Absolutely.
Let
I'm
me
glad you
pause
did
it.
that. Go
Let me
ahead.
pause it right there. Here it is. We doing everything in our power to get away from incarceration,
Right.
right? And this deplorable, despicable act for this individual, and I don't like condemning people prior to seeing all the evidence, but this is nasty work, man.
Yo,
Right?
hold up.
On a situation like this is some real nasty work, man.
Hold up. Hold up. I got you, Chip. But I'm condemning him. I'm
Okay.
not even gonna hold you. This sorry ass dude. I don't care what. It goes back. I ain't gonna even hold you. It goes back to again when I say I don't wish prison on my worst enemy. Now let me clarify that. You see, even my worst enemy, we was in the street and we doing what we was doing. So guess what? I may have done things that they didn't like. They may have done things that I didn't like. Yo, we handle it in the streets. Cool. Nah, Playboy, I don't want to see you go in because at that point in time when I was in that street life like that, I'm trying to get you. I don't want nobody else to have you. I want you. You dig? And vice versa. You probably ain't want me in prison because you wanted me. So we gunning, right? But in this situation, when it comes to the innocent babies, when it comes to the black women and the grandmothers and the people that are defenseless against the wicked minds and malicious and nefarious acts, pussy you for dead.
Listen,
Period.
I'm telling you. It's crazy because had one of us, one of the honorable individuals been driving by or just seeing the transpire when he laid the innocent child there prior to getting back into he'd have caught hell, man. Like it would have been no questions asked the hell he would have caught. Like again, man.
I agree. If we would have even had that moment in order to react to dish out the actions that you're speaking of, However, man, in situations like that, man, they happen so spontaneously, man, and so quickly that I fear that even a person that may have been going by is like, hold up, what's happening? That boy just put the baby in the street, and they're like in a weird kind of way, you're kind of stuck on the fact of almost kind of knowing what's getting ready to happen, but not believing it's gonna happen.
Exactly.
So yeah, man, and so it's hard to say what a person would do if if a person actually did see that going by, because from the news report, it was, I guess a few people that were outside in the streets when it actually happened. And again, they probably just stunned up, you know what I mean? Just kind of like froze, not believing what they were seeing. So, we weren't there. I can't, I won't begin to assume. I'm just saying that, this dude here, man, these are the kind of individuals that I say, what was going through your mind to take a baby out of a car, place him in the road, and at this point, I can't say whether he intentionally did it or if by driving off mistakenly did it. We don't know, but regardless of what, taking that baby out of the car, and it had to be in a car seat because it's 8 months old, and placing it in the street in and of itself is nasty. And
But,
and
well, let's
and
do this, so that we don't put words in the media's mouth, and all we're doing is reactionary towards what we're seeing that was reported from the news. So as content creators, our duty is to, from our standpoint, just give our opinion on what is already out there. This is fair use. We're using Section 107, for criticism as well as being able to comment on this horrendous act. So let me go back to the video real quick so that y'all can see, some more of what they say.
Our Zach Wilcox joins us live now from that intersection. And Zach, several people saw this all happen.
Yeah, Riley, you can see that there are businesses around here, and it's right off of I-10. And you basically explained what happened here. According to police, they just stopped at this intersection. There was some sort of fight going on inside of the car between the driver and a woman in the passenger seat. The man put the baby on the ground and then ran it over as he left this intersection. We talked with...
Let me pause it again, man.
Pause.
Let me pause it again, man.
Pause.
Let me, man.
Yeah, pause. There you go.
Okay. Now, I'm taking it on I gotta take another spin.
I'm trying to hear your words. Let's get it. Go vertical.
The fact that I'm going assumptionary. There was a woman in the car. There was, according to the news.
Okay, because that's not assumption.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not assuming. That's a fact that the media has provided us. You dig? So yeah, let's get back.
And then he decided to take said child out. And so what I don't know is, and we'll listen to the news and find out, was this his child? Was it just her child and he was maliciously? Regardless of the case.
Exactly.
No way. Listen, it's no way, sanity-wise, you can allow somebody to get you to the point where you would want to harm an innocent person.
Well,
you was arguing with the baby.
Well, hold up. Obviously, there is a way, because we just, have heard that it happened. So, like, my thing is the process. Number one, you was just getting at the fact of, okay, there was an argument inside of the car, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what, you got an 8-month-old baby. That means the baby is an infant, kid. The baby barely just started opening its eyes. You got a baby who still got the fresh wound of the umbilical cord that has just been snapped off, you know what I'm saying, recently. You got a baby who still has a soft spot in the middle of his head, you dig, that hasn't formulated yet to a full and complete structure. You got a baby that's, you know what I'm saying, like there's, like, what possesses an individual? What possesses an individual to take a baby, a newborn infant, and place it? Stop the car now, because he's driving. Stop the car, put it in park, take the baby out of what I believe is a car seat in the back, because the passenger is the woman, and place the baby in the road, bro. Like, man, yo, bro, come on, son.
Now, I need to just hear a little more. Cause did the woman get out the vehicle?
That wasn't said as of yet.
I just need to hear that because.
Well, let's get to it then.
Let's man, this is, like I said, disgusting work, man.
Yeah, this is disgusting for real, bro. Like, yeah, this shit is ugly.
With the owner of a barbershop here who caught the tail end of this, who mentioned to us he cannot imagine what kind of fight could have been going on inside of that car that would have resulted in this kind of reaction.
I had a customer that was out front, and she kind of witnessed the tail end of it. And based on her, excitement or scream, was able to go outside.
Markin Barnes couldn't believe what he saw next when he walked out of his barbershop, show off cuts.
And see the young lady standing to the right was on the curve holding the baby that was bleeding. And we asked her, was she okay? But the firefighters and the ambulance was on its way. And my customer pulled to the back. She was kind of distorted, so I went back and talked to her.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says 20-year-old Justin Golden was arguing with a woman in the passenger seat while driving a car when he approached the intersection of McDuff and Lenox Avenues. They say he opened the door, put an 8-month-old baby on the ground, and ran it over. First responders took the baby to the hospital, but he was pronounced dead.
Now I'm finding out the details even worse. Just the screaming, just the people that consoling her. You could tell they really were tragic. Especially with a kid being that.
Pause. Dig, everything about this, man. Hearing this, man, is like, you can't come back from that. Not with me.
Absolutely not.
You can't come back.
There's no correctional facility on this planet that can correct that behavior. That is, see, some certain crimes is inhumane. So there's no.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That again, yeah. Like the 9 to 14 officers that beat Mr. Robert Brooks. It's inhumane. It's inhumane. You dig? This right here was like totally inhumane. It was nefarious at its highest peak. Yo, man, dude should be getting
stoned.
Oh man, you know what? Not even stoned, son. Yeah. That dude should be getting flayed. You know what I mean? He should be getting flayed. Like he the type, yo, bro, just because of what you did. You understand what I'm saying? A baby, a 8-month-old child, like, yo, bro, you can't, like, a person in the right state of mind or with humaneness residing in them can't even create a picture in their mind to harm an infant. So, like it just takes me to a whole nother level of thinking when it comes to this dude, man. And I have no sympathy. I have no empathy for anything that may occur or happen to him because, yo, bro, like that's crazy, and go ahead, bro.
Man, he is definitely one of the ones where you wish it upon him. Man. Wish that the heinous act that he transpired is done back upon him 10 times worse.
but
Like,
slower. But slower. Like
yeah.
my mom said, is like every day, you know, like you like they won't put you in an IPC, they won't put you in PC. You just got to go through it every day, coming out of your room, coming out of your cell, and getting a beating. You dig? Getting a beating, getting dogged. You dig? Like it's sad because I'm not with the promoter. But when it comes to individuals with a mindset like him that had no empathy, no sympathy, no compassion, that what he did was downright evil. I don't care what was going on in that car. You should have pulled her out the car, dragged her and hit her. You took an innocent baby. And listen again, man. I don't promote violence. However, it wouldn't have struck me as profoundly as it strikes me when you say that this 8-month-old infant has been killed at the hands of somebody doing such a nefarious act.
Well,
Yeah, bro.
here's what I'm looking at too, man. I'm looking at the fact that so they tell his age. He's 20 years of age. The infant is 8 months. I'm going to assume, going to limb to say the young lady that was in the vehicle with him was younger, a teenager per se. So you kind of, man, listen, you did allegedly it could be almost in a statutory type situation because I'm just saying, you know, what? All right, so he 20.
I think that's treading. You dig?
Man,
that's
listen. I don't put nothing past this individual now. Now he getting the works. You know, allegedly. All this is allegedly, y'all. Don't.
Okay.
You know, this is anger speaking.
Okay.
This is the rage.
Yeah, I could dig that.
From a father, a grandparent. You know, that hears some. This is by far one of them cases that you're like, man, you wish that they would release that individual to the family of the people that he harmed. Release him to the family. Let the family, you know, take turns with bamboo sticks and wild them out for like despicably. Them man.
You know what gets me, and this is what lends me to give maybe a little merit to what you're saying about the young female that was in the car may have been a little younger than him, or maybe a lot younger. But anyway, because hey yo, bro, I don't know. And again, maybe allegedly, maybe they was on some kind of drug. I know, you know, like right now, I know that K2 stuff is crazy because I'm wondering, how do you allow a person, if you're the maternal mother of this infant, I know women that will, man, they're going to scratch, claw, and kill before they allow you to do something to their, like put a hand that they know has nothing but malice and wickedness attached to it on their child. Yo, man, if you're listening, if you're visiting us, man, put it in the chat, man. What would your reaction, especially if you're a female, what would your reaction be if a person, whether he's your baby father, whether he's the individual that you're dealing with because you and your baby father ain't together, what would you do if a person attempted to do what this young man did to this infant, and it's your infant?
Think about it. So not only did he get out the car with said child, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means during that time he's out the car, yo, you got access to the car. Why don't you?
I don't know, Chet. That's a little, you know. I understand where you're going, but you know what I mean. Like instant, like we don't even know if he even actually got out. It could have been a thing where this is another thing. Was the car parked? Because I'm trying to figure, like, okay, even if he was driving and he jumps out of the car or he puts the car in park, he, takes the seatbelt off of himself. He turns around to reach in the back, again, giving you ample opportunity to claw his face crazy. You dig, and bring the attention back to you as opposed to the child, as the young lady. Speaking of the young lady, grabs the child, takes the child, and now did he actually get out of the car, or did he just reach out and put the baby on the ground, close his door, and then pull off? Like, I'm trying to visualize some of the different.
Again, I got to just go back to what the news people said. Let me rewind the video just a teeny bit to hear what the news, because they said on the news, he parks the vehicle, gets out, places baby on ground, gets back.
Chip, I didn't hear Park. Chip, I didn't hear Park. Let's go back, Chip. Because I think you ad-libbing.
Let me go back a little bit. All right, let me press play right about here.
Dustin Golden was arguing with a woman in the passenger seat while driving a car when he approached the intersection of McDuff and Lenox Avenues. They say he opened the door, put an 8-month-old baby on the ground, and ran it over.
Okay, time out. He opened the door.
He did.
Placed the baby on the ground and ran it over.
He did.
Okay, so in order for unless he's a stunt driver, vehicle had to hit park some way, shape, form, or fashion.
He pulled up at an intersection, at a light.
The only thing I could think of is that the baby was in the front seat with him. He pulled the baby out of her arm.
Sounds plausible.
Placed his baby on the ground, and maybe she was swinging on or whatever, and then he pulls off and
plausible.
The baby.
Now my thing is, did he put him directly up under the car? Because all right, but okay. Now here we go. This is where we got to do some kind of, mental thinking. Let's go.
Let me go back just a little bit more, just to hear this one more.
He opened the door, put an 8-month-old baby on the ground, and ran it over. First responders took the baby to the hospital, but he was pronounced dead.
Now I'm finding out the details even worse. Just the screaming, just the people that consoling her. You could tell they.
We ain't got to get no more. We ain't got to hear no more.
Yeah, I don't even.
Because it don't even seem that he got out of the car.
I'm gonna stop this.
It seems that he opened his door, he placed the baby, and here my thoughts is, because it's kind of hard for me to believe that he placed the baby outside of how the door opens. So now I'm thinking, did this callous individual place the baby directly, like up under the car, in order to, run it over intentionally? Because if you open your car door, you realize you usually got that little running board that's actually, that when you step in the car. So if you lean over to put the baby out, you're outside of the perimeters of the wheels. You dig? Of the two wheels that would be on the driver's side. If you just lean over and put the baby in the road. You dig? Now maybe another car might hit it, but for you to hit it.
I'm trying to think right now. So again, I'm doing this argumentative wise. This is not factual. I don't know. This is alleged. Let's just say the argument was him letting the young lady know, you and your child, y'all get the fuck up, and he just placed his child out the car and then drives off. And let's just say he didn't do it intentionally, but out of rage and out of being, asinine, that's what occurred. It sounds as if domestic violent type situation was in place, and that caused this malice and malicious act to take place. Because if you think about it, when you arguing for whoever, in the heat of the moment, you're not really consciously thinking of your actions. So who knows what she was saying to him, or whatever the case may be. But for him to grab the child, it's almost like, why did he grab, park car, get out, you and get out, my whatever the case may be.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
Yeah, he.
All right. I don't know where you
Guilty.
going. I don't know where you. I don't know where you think you like bullshit. You dig? Like I don't even know where you would. I don't know what you trying to. Yeah, bro. Because you taking us. You on the yellow brick road right now. Yeah, son. Like yeah, bro. Like you. Like listen, man. I don't care what. You dig? Now, with the exception of this dude being stoned out his mind on some kind of drug, you dig, where he had no real, a conscious understanding of the depth of what he was doing at that very moment, because I've seen drugs firsthand that takes a person's mindset totally, you dig, until they come down off that high, and then it starts the whole crying process of I didn't mean to do it and But yo, bro, listen, man, we ain't making no excuses.
No excuses.
And at the end of the day,
no, the one thing I do got questions on is after he pulls off, at what part did he let the young lady out the car? Because according to the guy in the barbershop, holding the child, crying, child bleeding, so on and so forth, right? So she had to get out the car at some point. Did she dive out?
Well, you know what? Check this out, bro. We worry about that when the media come with that part. I ain't worried about that part. Right now, I'm worried about this cocksucker putting this 8-month-old child in the road and running it over, whether it was unintentional or intentional. What was intentional was you put it outside of a safe haven, which was in the confines of the car.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now, do I care about whether he was drugged out or not? No. Because for every action is a reaction, and if your dumb ass is out there, you dig, smoking or doing the type of drugs, allegedly, if this is what happened, this is only a possibility that one of the things that could have been, if that's what you're doing, and that may or open the door for this type of heinous situation to happen, you're still dead ass wrong. And I got no kind of empathy or sympathy for you. You dig? And if that happens to turn out to be the case, I hope it's a very wide eye opener for a lot of other individuals that may be partaking in these illicit substances such as K2 and all that, or these other situations. But let's stick to this goofball.
Yeah, sometimes someone has to be the martyr, the example. An example need to be made so that no one else follows.
Yeah, let's not say martyr. Martyr's the wrong word.
Yeah,
martyr's the wrong word. We're gonna say dumbass. You did. Yeah, he need how Charlemagne the God say in the Breakfast Club. Yeah, what's that? The donkey of the day. Yeah, he's the flipping donkey of the day. You dig? And truthfully, bro, I hope that every waking day inside of prison, because I'm gonna tell you something else that I heard that you didn't play. He only got charged with vehicular manslaughter. And I don't see how that is the case. Even though the kid was hit by the car, so forth and so on, it seems like an intentional act that you use that car as an instrument, as a weapon against that child. So why he gets vehicular manslaughter? Because to me, it seems it was intentional. So I don't see why it wasn't just murder by car. You dig? But that's for them to come up with. What I do say and stand on it is that I hope that every waking day in the county jail, in the state facility that you reside in for however long the judge gives you is a hard day for your black ass.
That is a fact. 1,000%.
Yeah, you dig? That's Purgatory. It. That's where I stand with it. Man. I hope that every individual in there is putting a flame to your ass. You dig? Point blank, period.
You say to the fullest extent of the law.
Man, I think the law in this case is easy because they just gonna give him time. Bro, I can't even fathom. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro, like, yo, bro, you don't even want to see your kids cry. Mm-hmm. You don't like individuals like us. We don't even want to see our nieces, our nephews, our loved ones, man, whoever they are, cousins, man. Especially when they're at that young tender age, we don't even want to hear you crying. And so yeah, I can, man. Like, yeah, bro. Like, yo, man, we on to the next, man. Yo, man, yeah, man. Yo, he should be done dirty, man. You dig what I'm saying? In every sense of the word, and dirty slowly, like, you know what I mean? Don't rush it, slowly, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I agree 1,000%, man.
Yeah. It must, like Screwface said, he must be paid back 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Word, bro. There we go,
man.
Yeah, son.
Without further ado, of course, this is something that's current. Y'all see how we feel about it in the chat. Y'all, man, definitely appreciate y'all for lighting the chat up with y'all opinions and it's just like I said, malice acts. It's hard to kind of cover. But again, I know where we stand on it. Moving on. Let's go into some of the past, man. Because again, the way these young adults are wired, they wired from a different cloth that we was cut from, man. So a lot of times, when you hear these heinous, reckless, unbelievable acts, you got to turn back onto that individual's upbringing. Who was he around? Where was this behavior learned from? And I don't want them to, don't try to blame it on hip hop or a certain song. But I don't know no song that say, grab infant and do malicious acts to them. There's no song out there available that you can find that promotes that. So again, where are they getting this from, and where are they getting these that thought process to again remove someone from a safe haven and put them to where they could lose their lives, man?
My opinion, man, and it's not a fact. It's my opinion, and I'm granted that. If you ask me, it's the drugs. If you ask me, I believe that a lot of these young brothers and sisters are partaking in these chemical-based drugs that that are running rampant, that are widespread in the community now. The K2s, the Mollies, and so forth and so on. The dust, and you know, and yeah, and whether they're having, you know, short-term effects or long-term effects, whether they're having a spontaneous effect that you start tripping and hallucinating and thinking people are coming for you, or thinking that, you know, something is melting right before your eyes, or maybe demonic, and whatever it may be, because these drugs are doing, they're altering the mental state of a lot of individuals, man. And man, I done seen some things inside those walls, man, when it comes to, you know, individuals partaking. And, you know, they did say that, oh boy, he was from Florida. That joint runs rampant. Then they got this joint called Flocka that, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of individuals, a lot of the young individuals are partaking in, man. So yeah, bro, I just believe, you dig? And again, this is not an established fact. It's my belief, and I'm basing it off of the succession of things that I've seen, you know what I'm saying, with the young brothers coming to prison and so forth while I was still in there, and saying that, yo, this has the traces of, this has the look of a person that may have either been under the influence at that very moment, or was coming down, or had been down for a minute and thirsty to go back up to see Scotty up there where ET is in space. And maybe the young girl didn't want to give him her last $10. And maybe it was a that he threatened her with the baby. Or, you know what, you're not going to give me no money. It could have been a whole lot of different things. But yeah, bro, I believe drugs is, when it comes to situations like that, man, I believe that somewhere drugs played a part of it, or may have played, I'm going to say may have played a part of it. You know what I mean? To some degree. Word.
Sounds factual. That sounds as factual as can be. It sounds like a factual assessment, given the information that was provided.
And you know what else, Chip? You know what? As we talk about it, and I relive it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of pissed off at the young lady as well, because, you know, when I go back to, you know what I'm saying, the love of a mother, like you were saying, from our day. Do you know what a mother from our days would do to a person trying to harm, later for their baby that may be a toddler or 14 or 13 or 12, but for an infant?
That's a fact.
An infant? Man, yo, bro, it wouldn't have been no way you could have got that young lady up off of his ass. She would have been stuck. She'd have been on his ass like a squirrel. Claws embedded, like, nigga, if you don't let, it wasn't no way you was gonna get that baby out the car without her being on your neck.
Mm-hmm.
On your neck. So I want to know I want to know. I want to know the rest. I want to know if she was sitting there in a daze, but she couldn't, because there was an argument. So what was the argument about? You know, and then after or during the argument, you just allow him to pick up your baby, and even worse, if it's not his baby, your baby, you dig, and put it outside of a car. Like, nah, bro. Like that don't even resonate as a woman with maternal.
And that's the thing. The minute you realize the child was out of the car, but the vehicle started to move, your maternal instincts or your survival skill, your adrenaline should have kicked in.
I think
and
you
hit
give
him
it
in
too
his
much.
throat, and so many.
No. Before that, bro. When it comes to a mother, before that, you like energy, man. You dig? Again, man. It travels, homie. it travels, bro. So, like, it's like us knowing somebody is has ill intentions. It's coming in a close proximity. We know it. We feel the energy. Yo, something ain't right with Duke. She knew from the moment that Duke, if he turned around or if he took the baby out of her hand, however he got that infant, I'm almost certain there's a 70% chance that she felt the feeling that something was about to go extremely wrong as a parent. And the only reason she can't is because her senses were dulled by either the lack of being a parent or the influence of drugs. That's it, bro.
Something had to occur, man. Something had to mummify and nullify her maternal instincts. It can't.
It's a sad case.
It's definitely sad, man.
It's a sad case, bro. Word. I don't even really want to chop it no more. Like an innocent baby has died. You know what I mean? He could have been, he who knows what his future was holding. You know, and it was snuffed away by a bozo and by a dumb chick who truthfully, man, she should be in a cell next to him. You dig? Just for the sheer reason of not protecting her child. I mean, he might have you like at the end of the day, listen, man, the women of our era, man, they would have died too. They would have died fighting him. Ain't no way in hell that baby would have been put outside of no car and nah, you dig? So yeah, bro, like that's ugly work, bro. That's ugly work, man. And if what I'm saying is vertical, man, put a one in the comments, man. Put a one in the comments if it could have only been the hand of God that kept you off of old boy's throat by any means necessary, had that been your child. Put a one in the comment, man. Word.
No doubt. Absolutely. Again, our heartfelt condolences to, the parents of the child and family members. Man, I can't fathom. I just, shoot, it's crazy. My granddaughter turns 8 months on the 9th. So, man, it's crazy, man. It's nasty work.
Yeah, that's a whole fact, man.
It was good though, FB. We've been up here 48 minutes.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Really appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, politicking with us.
Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man, and share this. And if you haven't subscribe. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But as for your question, man, I'm blessed, bro. Like, connecting the dots, man, enjoying my freedom and working, man, and enjoying it, man, like loving it, like your word, bro. We're just telling somebody like, wow, man, if I'd have knew this, man, years ago, man, like who knows, man, I probably would have been somewhere in one of the Fortune 500 companies, man, as a CEO or whatever the case may be, man. So, but yeah, bro, I'm right where I need to be right now, King. So yeah, thanks for asking, man. And I'll definitely give another major shout out to the man upstairs, man, because he's definitely opened doors that I wouldn't even believe was possible, and I've done walk through them and and enjoy what I see and what I'm reaping. So yeah, that's what that is. Word.
No doubt, man. It's definitely.
And pawn self, homie. To all the other brothers and sisters, man, who have came home, man, and have transitioned, man, positively, man, and doing something other than what we were normally used to doing or comfortable with doing, man. I salute you, man. Keep pushing, man. You dig? If your mind can conceive it and believe it, it can achieve it. So yeah, man, keep pushing and doing, putting your right foot before your left, man, in accomplishing and doing things that are not only constructive to your life, but conducive to the well-being of your life in the future, man, and productive, man. Word, man.
You know, let me see. Please do us a favor. After the live, if y'all can comment after the live, that really helps. It pushes the channel further into the algorithm, and it helps us continue to keep bringing y'all great content and keeping y'all entertained. So and so, we're coming up on a warmer months, man. So again, we got a lot of content for y'all. We got a lot in store. Um, Shout out to all the individuals who bought the pre-tickets for March the 15th. That's going down on our legendary block. We again, paying homage for those who are locked behind the wall, as well as those who lost their lives. So it's our way of giving back to the community. So yeah, dope performance coming out. Shout out to DJ Ronan. And like I said, it should be a star-studded event, man. Let's get to that. Let me see. We got 51 minutes up here. So FB, man, rounding out this hour before we go ahead and close out. Is there anything you would like to expound on as far as I know you're home now. You definitely working. What can the people look for? Like what's next for FB? What's something that you kind of got lined up in a short but near future that the people can kind of look forward to grasping on?
Well, yo, bro, yo, I can't, I won't, I won't, begin to even speak on what I would like, because what I'm saying, like they say sometimes, man, don't count the chickens before they hatch. Right now, man, I'm just like I said earlier, man, I'm just enjoying the process, man. Now I know what I have envisioned. I know what I have envisioned for the future of my life in society, and I've already initiated that you know that process, and by the grace of Allah, it's already been working. So I'm just your word, bro. I'm just right now, man. I'm just joyful, bro. I'm joyful for them. I'm joyful that I'm here when there was so many nights that I didn't think that I would be here, when I thought that, this would have never happened due to how I was living at one point inside those walls, and then how life within them walls has its own life. And sometimes you can get easily sucked into the politics or the violence that exists in those walls. So that's a daily reminder for me, and I'm just cool being cool, King. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna hold you. You know what I mean? I got a limited amount of individuals that, what I'm saying, I definitely rock with, and that's for a reason, but I definitely, I just respect mankind, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a saying that runs around, the feds, and it's like, yo, respect man, you know what I mean? Just respect man. So that's how I walk out here. I respect man and woman. You know what I mean? Those that are carrying themselves, those that have something to offer in the form of knowledge, wisdom, or what I'm saying, some kind of understanding to the situations in which I'm encountering, or in the situations in where I may find myself gravitating towards them or them gravitating towards me. And I'm just I'm dissecting the ingredients, man, of either their knowledge, their wisdom, or their understanding of certain things, man, people, places, or things. and just push it forward, bro. That's it, man. Nothing more, nothing less, man. And enjoying it, man. Word.
No doubt. Man, on that note, let me see. We still got a good 5 minutes left, man. We got 5 more minutes to run the people. You know what? Let's do this. In these next 5 minutes, man, I would like to know, would the people like to see, FP get into basically interviewing some of the replicable individuals that we don't ran across or intertwined with at some stage in life. I think by far, right, like right now, like you said, there are several individuals who are home or coming home, on the way home, so on and so forth, that this platform is for everybody to kind of share their story, share the things that's going to keep them productive and keep them out of that belly of the beast. We're gonna get some dope interviews up here, man.
Yeah, facts. They already in the making, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But again, a few of the comrades that what I'm saying, I've had the pleasure of being amongst and them being amongst me, man. They're in the same position as I am right now. And that's just, what I'm saying, enjoying the process and putting things together as best they can. So yeah, man, by the grace of Allah, man, you know what I'm saying? We got time. I got time, man. And we know and understand that with time, things happen. Or things have the potential of happening according to how you want it to happen if you put thought into it happening. So yeah, man, I got a lot of different thoughts. You know what I'm saying? As I said a little moment ago, I've envisioned things from prison, and now I'm visualizing those things, and those things are manifesting in one way or another. They're coming to fruition in one way or another. And and how you said, man, after I guess like after every bowling pin gets knocked down, another one is set up. So yeah, I'm knocking pins down, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not in a rush. You dig? If it's one thing that, what I'm saying, those walls, those man-made catacombs have taught me, and that's patience. So, you know what I mean? I'm just how my man. I'm patiently waiting for a track to explode on. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna explode on the road, man. You know what I mean? Winners make it happen, losers let it happen. I ain't never been a loser, so we already know, man. The future is based on winning. And that's just it, bro. Matter of fact, I'm winning already, kid. I'm free. I'm winning. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that's what that is.
Man. On that note, you know what I mean? Go ahead. Any sentiments to go ahead close the show out.
Man.
Again, we appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all are this is family, man. This is definitely joyful times to sit down and share these experiences and triumphs, as well as some of the downside of us getting to where we had to get to. So I'm always honored by any individual who take time out to spend some time and chop it up with us, man.
Word. And on that note, man, Psalm 121, man, I lift my eyes up to the hills from whence cometh my help. You dig? My help come from the Lord who made the heavens and the earth. You dig? So, yo, with that being said, man, super duper salutes, man, to the brothers and sisters, man, that I left behind, man. Continue your fight. Continue your struggle, man. You know what I'm saying? To be where I am, man. That's in the free society, man. To y'all brothers, man, who seem like y'all throwing rocks at the penitentiary. No, man, they got some beds that you will never get out of. You dig? So, yo, man, consciously think about the things that you're doing, man, because guess what? Something that you may do may be your last doing. And it may end with your life, or it may end with your life behind bars. With that being said, man, take it how I give it. This Vertical Talk, FB, man, and my man Chip, man, signing out, man.
Salute.